Wanderlieb ich für mein Leben, lebe eben wie ich kann. Wollt ich mir doch Mühe geben, passt es mir doch gar nicht an. Schöne alte Lieder weiß ich in der Kälte ohne Schuh.
Dear Diary, I saw the most strangest vision, and I must tell you every detail, for I cannot keep such juicy information to myself. I, Anastasia, was in a strange place, a land of tall grass. I was tiny and thirsty. I was craving blood. You see, my darling diary, I was a parasite. I was looking for a fresh animal to feed on, and I came across a large herd of cows. This is too easy. Surely I could live on one of these cows. I hopped onto one of the cows, bit into the flesh, and tasted the blood. The blood was putrid and disgusting. I jumped from cow to cow, and each gulp of blood was just as bad. At this point, I was not only frustrated, but hungry, and very, very weak. Death was on its way, and I was too helpless to resist it. I was about to surrender to death. I noticed a cow at the edge of the pasture. What seemed odd was that this cow was the only cow that was not part of the herd. I made one final attempt to quench my thirst and hopped on over to this cow. I bit into the flesh. Its blood was pure, rich, and delicious. I was now a happy parasite. I had finally found an animal worthy enough to sink my little teeth into. Why do you not want to graze with the other cows? I asked. That is because I am not an average cow, the cow replied. Then what kind of cow are you? I thought all cows were the same. That is not true. I am a godly cow, better than the best and different from the rest. Why do you choose to drink my blood? The cow asked. Oh, because I am not your average parasite. I crave godly blood, and you are the only cow that has this kind of blood in your veins, I replied. The cow was quite flattered by my answer. It beamed and smiled, and then started to eat some grass. I too was quite pleased as well, for this cow had allowed me to drink blood from the vein that was most closest to its heart. But then the cow started to wobble. It was unable to walk and fell abruptly to the ground. You have had enough of my blood! Go away! The cow shouted angrily. you. I promise I will be good. I begged. The cow replied, "You must get off of me. You make me feel weak, powerless, and defenseless. Oh, but please, I must stay with you. I promise I will not bother you," I pleaded. The cow paid no heed to me and tried to cover up the open wounds that I had inflicted upon it. "Oh, but please, I will die without your blood. I do not want to die like this," I begged as I slowly hopped off of the cow. The cow regained its strength now and started walking away from me. I, as the parasite, was now on the grass. I found the tall grass to be most overwhelming, and walking through it proved to be most difficult. I felt afraid, hopeless, and lonely. I was just a tiny insect, living in a humongous world. I was slowly dying, but the godly cow did not know this. It thought that I could just as easily find another cow to feast on. Or perhaps it thought that what I felt for it was just a greedy infatuation. I was broken inside, for this godly cow never gave a chance for this symbiotic relationship to develop. A symbiotic relationship that could have blossomed into a strong, powerful entity where the cow and the parasite can benefit from each other. The cow was now gone, and I was close to death. I was desperate and needed to somehow get this cow's blood. I knew that the cow would come back to feed in the pasture, so I laid a thorn trap on the path of the cow. The next day, the cow returned and stepped on the thorn trap just as I thought. The thorn was fastened to the ground. In this way, the thorn would never get stuck on the cow, but it would cause the cow to bleed a bit. However, the cut was too small, and the cow would not feel pain, nor even know that it had walked into a thorn trap. When the cow had gone, I hopped over to the thorn trap and happily licked the drops of blood that had covered the thorn. I, as the parasite, now felt rejuvenated, brave, and happy. Though the blood was very little, it was enough to make me feel alive. But I still yearn for the times when I was allowed to drink directly from the cow's heart. I feel afraid. Afraid that there will come a day that my trap will no longer work. I suppose that just means that my time has come. But although I woke up a few hours later and realized that this was just a dream, I still know that I am a parasite. And during my waking hours, I crave the blood of this godly cow. But I feel afraid. Afraid that my obsession with this cow might just land me into the hole of madness. Anastasia.
Draußen in die Seiten reiß ich, weiß nicht, wo ich abends ruh. Manche Schöne macht wohl Augen meinet, ich gefiel ihr sehr, wenn ich nur was wollte taugen, so ein armer Lump nicht wär.